this evening. Underway now on the south side as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
In the second spot.
Now at the plate, Yoenis Heller. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Swing and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off a fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
That was a tough pitch to spoil right there. 2-strike changeup on the corner. Tough pitch to foul off.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Tigers nothing, White Sox coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. How do they go about taking down their big rival, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look at it.
Digging in, Paul Konerko. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Robertson has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Digging in, Chris Wilson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Boobie racing back at the track. The wall. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that. Blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
22.
Standing in now, number 22. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in, Freddie Boobie. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Hit hard on the ground to first. Konerko scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
First baseman, Jose.
Ready now, Jose Batista. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Wilson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting sixth.
Standing
Second
in,
baseman.
Jack Falvey. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. Seager is there. Throw on to Konerko gets him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 1-0. So stepping in, Ted Williams. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Left fielder, Ted Williams.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
0-2.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now.
Batting sixth. Right fielder.
First offering on its way.
Harper.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Boovie going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Batting eighth. The shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. We'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. His first homer so far in the series, and the Sox will move out in front now 3-0.
As a pitcher, you worry about giving up the long ball to the meat of the lineup. But when the 2 guys at the bottom of the lineup torch you, it's really disheartening. These guys have weapons everywhere.
So striding in, Nolan Arenado will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Nolan Arenado.
First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Takes this the other way to right. Boovie is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We've played 2 full. It's the White Sox 3 and the Tigers nothing. Back now with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nick Castellanos to start out the inning. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. High in the air out to center field. Wilson has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8th, left fielder.
Stepping in, Johnny Robertson. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Konerko. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Kevin Smith will be next. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. MLB Network is back on the south side after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Konerko. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Baseman, Paul Konerko.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ken Griffey Jr.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Bases are empty now. Ball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
And he misses. Ball 4. Digging in to try it again. Chris Wilson.
Center fielder, Chris Wilson.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through for a hit. Griffey is on his way home, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Ready for another chance? Kevin Kiermaier back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
The batter, number 3.
Here's the first pitch to him. Xander Bogaerts will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts it. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 22 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 22.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now the pitch. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Number 9.
Striding in once again, Ted Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Boovie is under this one. 2 gone.
Right fielder, number 34.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kiermaier going back on it to the track. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Yoan Moncada.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yoan Moncada stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Matt, I like that pitch. I'm surprised people don't do it more often. Runners in scoring position, you know the hitter's going to be aggressive, and he pulled the string with a beautiful changeup.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And now the runner's trying for third. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire.
Leading off for the Tigers, right fielder.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
This one's bleeped out toward right center field. And sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first down.
Number 19.
Now at the plate. That's a hit. The first of the game for the Tigers.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him. He laid out, got dirty. I thought for a second he was going to have it. Just couldn't come up with it.
Jack Falvey comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Touche, sir. Safe.
Now batting.
Nick Castellanos now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Throw to first, but he gets dirty and gets back to the bag. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Johnny Robertson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They trail it here 3-2. Here's Corey Seager. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Corey Seager.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 0-1. Line, but speared on a hop. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 28, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. That breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Fly ball out toward left center field. Robertson is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So they pick up no runs on 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on. Kevin Smith will be next. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Kevin Kiermaier is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for him.
Yoenis Heller is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pitch is a called throw in time as he just gets the tag down. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then David Casto enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 10, David Casto.
Sent on the ground out to second. A quick out number 1.
Up next for
Chris
Chicago.
Wilson will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Striding in once again, number 22. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. high pop-up. Batista is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They lead it 3-0. Xander Bogaerts is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Again, he sends it out of play. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now another 0-2. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. They'll try again, 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That was the 9th foul ball of this at-bat. That is great concentration and hand-eye coordination. Wow.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Williams has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for route number one. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Movie. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. Jose Batista. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike one. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning. Peter McConnell gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
McConnell.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Right fielder number
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Bryce Harper. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming in their direction.
Throw in time at first for route number 2.
The batter, number 10.
Yohan Moncada will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Started that swing a bit too early. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Falling for it, Robertson. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3, go. Digging in once again, Jack Falvey. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Up next for the Tigers.
Ready once again, Nick Castellanos. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled back. Here's a high pop-up. Konerko is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johnny Robertson. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to Jimmy Junko is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready for another chance? Corey Seager. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter, number 28.
Here's Nolan Arenado. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Nope.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 14.
Digging in to try it again. Paul Konerko. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded deep in the hole by Bogarts. And from deep in the hole, he got him. What a play, and that ends the inning. A nice look there at downtown Chi-Town. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Guaranteed Rate Field. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Designated hitter.
Stepping in, Yoenis Heller. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Yoenis Heller retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
Well, you don't want to get...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory.
For the victorious White Sox. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Tigers, no runs,